New reports tonight of a major shakeup at Twitter. Elon Musk is calling for job cuts to begin as soon as this weekend, according to the New York Times. Since taking over on Thursday, the billionaire has already ordered a new content moderation council as part of pushing his imprint on the platform. I want to bring in correspondent Alex Capriello. And Alex, we've already seen some layoffs in this Twitter takeover.
Yeah, that's right. It was one of the first things that Elon Musk actually did was fire the chief executive officer, the chief financial officer, and the company's top lawyer. As for content, he says there's not going to be any major changes until this content moderation council meets. We are looking to see whether that means reinstatements for some of the most outspoken people in the world, including former President Donald Trump, who's had his account suspended since January 6th. Already, just within this Elon Musk takeover, we're seeing some bad actors push the limits and see just how far they can get with their free speech. For example, a study by the Network Contagion Research Institute, that's an organization that actually looks and tracks online threats. They found that the use of the N-word on Twitter spiked about 500% just within the first 12 hours since Elon Musk took over. And others, like popular right-wing personalities, they're making controversial topics and buzzwords trend on the website. This, of course, is the type of content that concerned Elon Musk when he wrote that very long message to advertisers who feared that their products would be placed alongside divisive and offensive speech once he took over and rolled back some of those moderation content guidelines. Musk wrote in that letter to them, "There's currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right-wing and far left-wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide our society. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it's important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence." We spoke to Accountable Tech. That's a watchdog for the media landscape. The organization said that divisive speech could flow unfiltered now more than ever, and they warned about the power that Elon Musk has now inherited by taking over a massive megaphone used all around the world.
There are legitimate points of leverage here that are really concerning, because the same way that politicians have been raising serious concerns about China's influence over TikTok, which I think is a very legitimate issue, those same concerns are very much present with Elon.
Aside from Elon Musk's push for free speech, one of the major hurdles and one of the major concerns that he has is the overprevalence of robots all along Twitter. We're also seeing those really highly rampant in other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. But particularly for Elon Musk, he wants to see many of those robots be eliminated. And of course, for a lot of the Twitter users out there, that could mean a decline in their followers. So another story that we're monitoring closely when it comes to Twitter's takeover.
Very interesting. Alex Capriello, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.